What's good, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to do Bandit signs marketing the right way to have success in wholesaling real estate and to find wholesale real estate deals. So guys, Bandit signs marketing is those little signs that say "We buy houses cash" with a phone number that you see up on telephone poles or at street lights on the corner. And that is how you are marketing to homeowners on busy streets for them to see your signs, pick up the phone and call you and say, "Hey, I saw your sign, I want to sell you my house cash." So this is a good strategy for wholesaling real estate. It is one of the strategies that I used when I first started out in wholesaling real estate, and I know a lot of people want to try this strategy, so I want to give you my advice and my tips on the best way to get it done. So with that being said, let's get right into it. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, go down below, hit the red button and subscribe. But let me share my screen with you and show you exactly how to do Bandit signs marketing. So if you don't know what Bandit signs are, these are what they look like. You can have these little posts that stick them into the ground right there, those little metal posts, but I have a better strategy than that, because if you leave them in the ground like that, they're going to get taken and thrown out real quick, and we want our signs to last as long as possible so we can get as many calls from motivated sellers as possible. But basically, you can go to any one of these websites. Signsonthecheap.com is the website I used, or you can do goprint.com, dirtcheapsigns.com. There's tons of sign websites out there, but the one that I used was Signs on the Cheap. They charge like 84 cents per Bandit sign, so it's very cheap. And what you're going to want to do is say, "We buy houses cash," and put your phone number. It can be just as simple as that, okay? And you're going to want to order a few hundred of these signs to get started. Now, the next thing that you're going to need is tools in order to install these signs properly, so that way you can go out there and put the signs up. The first thing that you're going to need is what's called a staple hammer. So this is a hammer that staples go in. So when we're talking about telephone poles that are wood and you want to put signs up on them, all you have to do is hammer this staple gun in, and boom, it's going to hammer the sign right up with a bunch of staples in it. It is so fast and easy and efficient to use this. If you're using one of those little handheld staple guns, the signs are going to fall off. It's going to be a mess. This is a game-changing tool when it comes to getting as many signs hung up as possible and getting them hung up fast and really getting them hung up good. The next thing you're going to need is long zip ties, 2 or 3 foot long zip ties. Because obviously if it's a metal pole, we're not going to be able to use the staple gun in metal, so we need to zip tie these signs to the metal pole. So let me show you the final thing that you're going to need. You're going to need a short ladder, like a 4-foot, 3-step ladder. And this is so you can bring that ladder, set it up, and put the sign as high as possible. The higher you put the sign up on the telephone pole, the higher the likelihood is that it's going to last weeks or months before the city or before anybody takes the sign down. So the higher we put it up, the longer it will last, the more marketing we'll get out of it, and the more phone calls we'll get from motivated sellers. So what's the next tip? Okay, we now know what the signs are, we know what tools we need in order to properly hang these signs up, and we know what we need to make them last longer, but there's one more tip to make them last longer. I recommend that you hang up these signs on Friday afternoons, because the city workers aren't working on the weekend. So you know, at least at the very bare minimum, your signs are going to be up all weekend for cars to pass by and see them and to call you. So I highly recommend that you set Fridays to be your day that you hang up Bandit signs every week. Now, what does it look like when you go hang up Bandit signs? I actually made a YouTube video 4 years ago, guys. I've been wholesaling real estate for a long time. 4 years ago, I was like 17 years old, 18 years old here, and I made a video showing you exactly how to hang up Bandit signs. And so if you guys are going to want to go watch this video, you can go find it on my channel. I actually go around driving my car around and hanging up signs around town live in front of you to show you exactly how it's done. But these are what my Bandit signs look like. As you can see, it's just cash offer on your home with a phone number that I had at the time. And then what I would do is I would set up my ladder. So let's throw this one up. I'd hang up the sign. You want to get as high as you can. So So this is a metal pole. As you can see, I have the zip tie cut through the Bandit sign right there. Getting it up as high as possible. And I'm zipping it tight. Pushing it up. Ready? I'm pushing it up too. So I would zip it tight and push it up.
Fall down. And then push it up.
Push it up. As high as possible.
As high as you can. You see how high that is?
Now look at that. I'm like 5'9", and as you can see, even if you're 6'5", you're not getting that sign down without a ladder. So that will make your signs last so much longer. All right, guys, so those are my tips for you on how to get these Bandit signs put up, what materials you need, and how you should do it. Also, guys, make sure you're strategic about it. Put your signs up on streets that have a lot of traffic, but also streets that their speed limit isn't too high. So that way they're going slow enough where they'll be able to read it. Also, put it up where there's stop signs or stop lights, where their car is stopped, so they have the time to read the sign. So I would try to map out exactly where I wanted to put these signs, and then I would drive around for 2-3 hours on a Friday afternoon, and I would hang up these signs. So even if I had worked all day at the office, I would jump in the car at like 4 o'clock, leave the office for the day, drive around for a couple hours hanging up these Bandit signs. I also see a lot of other people, they even try to find cash buyers with Bandit signs. So what they'll do is they'll put signs up that say fixer upper for sale, and they'll put like asking $270, ARV $400 with a phone number, so that way cash buyers and investors call in and say, hey, we're interested in that deal. And that's another way to use Bandit signs, not to find sellers, not to find deals, but to find cash buyers to sell your deals to. So I find that interesting as well. I've seen a lot of those Bandit signs here in Phoenix, Arizona, where people aren't even looking for sellers, they're just looking for buyers. But overall, guys, make sure you go check out that video from when I was like 18 years old of me out there putting up the Bandit signs in front of you so you can get a better understanding of how to do it as well. But man, I've been wholesaling a long time. I've had a lot of fun doing it, and I've tried a ton of different marketing strategies. And Bandit signs, it worked okay for me. It wasn't the greatest strategy. I highly recommend that you guys do cold calling marketing. I have videos on my channel going over exactly how to cold call and how to reach thousands of homeowners cold calling. I think it's a better strategy because it's proactive. You're reaching out to them rather than putting up a sign and waiting for them to call you. But I still do think Bandit signs, it's a cheap, good strategy to start with. So if you do it the right way, you can have success with it. So I hope you guys found value in this video. As a gift for you guys for sticking around to the end of the video, I want to go ahead and give you my purchase contract, my assignment contract, and my cold calling script for completely free. All you have to do is go to jacobblank.com/free. There will be a link down below in the description for this, and you're going to be able to download my purchase contract, my assignment contract, and my cold calling script for completely free as a thank you gift for sticking around for the end of the video. But other than that, if you guys found the video valuable, hit the like button. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, go down below, hit the red button, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me grow the channel, reach more people, and impact more lives. So I'd really appreciate it if you go subscribe. But other than that, I will see you on the next video. Peace.